Hey guys, welcome back to Geek Space, where today I'm going to be giving you my thoughts on Hazbin Hotel Season 2 Episodes 3 and 4. Once again, I'm very excited to talk about this, so without further ado, let's get right into it. Actually, before we do start, if you haven't seen Hazbin Hotel, or are planning to watch it in the future, then do not watch this video, because it will have major spoilers for Hazbin Hotel Season 1 and 2. So like we did last time, we're going to start with a quick recap of the episodes before then getting into my review. So, in Episode 3, Charlie celebrates Serpentis' redemption and accepts a Vox Tech interview, unaware of the V's plan to sabotage her. They air a deceitful segment that twists a trust exercise, humiliating Angel Dust by revealing a painful past trauma. Vox and Velvet successfully smear the hotel's reputation, leaving Charlie devastated, and Angel feeling betrayed by the lack of privacy and protection. Then in Episode 4, Seeking Damage Control, Charlie does a live interview with Katie Killjoy to avoid the V's editing, but Katie Killjoy works for Vox and tries to make her look bad at every turn. Meanwhile, an injured Alastor confronts Rosie about his deal, and later quits the hotel after a confrontation with Lucifer. Alastor then faces the V's in a battle, which he deliberately loses, making a shocking deal to become Vox's prisoner, in exchange for the safety of Charlie, Husk and Nifty. And we finally get the details of Vox and Alastor's past. So, with the recap out of the way, let's get into my thoughts. Starting with Episode 3. So I absolutely love the idea of the V's coming to the hotel. It was so cool. I also love Charlie's plan to make Angel recreate Serpentis' death to get him into heaven. It's the exact kind of thing that Charlie would do. Also, I really like the scene where Vox asked if he could be redeemed. It really puts Charlie's morals into question. I mean, if Hitler, for example, wanted to be redeemed, I don't think doing a few nice things could get him to heaven. But anyway, we get a lot of development for the hotel cast, such as Angel Dust, Baxter, and Penchus. Turns out Angel murdered his father because he used to beat him. And this is really interesting because back in the pilot live streams, Vivzie said that Angel went to hell because he took drugs and was part of a mafia family. But I guess that was changed. And also we get more on Baxter and Penchus. We found out that they used to work together and created the Egg Boys together, before they realised that Penchus was too old-fashioned and they had an argument and split up. The comedy in this episode was really good. I liked it when Vox cut the brakes on the train, when Velvet pointed out the amount of red in the hotel, because this is a popular criticism with the entire show, and when Vox puts a giant Vox Tech TV right in the middle of the hotel. As for the music, it was I don't think I've ever really said that about Hazbin, but it had two songs. The first one is called Piss, and it's basically a Cherry Bomb and Serpentis song. It just randomly cuts to Penchus in heaven, with no build-up, then starts singing about missing Cherry. I did like the part where it cuts to the two in hell having a turf war, a really nice reference to the pilot. But this relationship feels really forced in. In the entirety of Season 1, they despised each other, and then randomly started saying that they loved each other. It doesn't really make any sense. And the second song is called Speedrun to Redemption. This one is alright, I guess. I would never listen to it outside the show. It's basically just Charlie trying to get Angel Dust to do good things to get him to redeem himself, with Vox's occasional snarky comment. It's just alright, but I would give Episode 3 a 7.5 out of 10. But now, let's talk about Episode 4. And oh boy, Episode 4. This episode might be my favourite episode of the entire show, to date. It was just so good. This episode has two really good A and B plots that work together perfectly. On one side, Charlie's trying to redeem her hotel's reputation by going to 666 News with Nifty. And on the other side, Alastor quits the hotel, and we finally find out who owns Alastor's soul. And it's Rosie. Rosie was such an alright character in Season 1, but this episode reveals a whole new side to her, the side when no one else is around but her plaything. We also find out about Alastor's backstory, and how he murdered people and made a deal with the voices of the afterlife that makes it so Rosie owns his soul, but he's the strongest sinner in all of hell. Then Vox and Alastor's fight scene is so cool, and the way he shows that he cares for Husk and Nifty by making Vox not kill them in return for his imprisonment. Speaking of Alastor's imprisonment, I don't know what I think of it really, because on the surface, it seems to be really out of character for Alastor just to give himself up like that. But I would like to think that he intentionally lost the fight, intentionally made the deal, and now he's going to destroy the V's from the inside, in a giant master plan. But I'm not too sure. I also loved how Vox tied up Alastor's mouth, and he started talking through all the speakers. That was really cool. Also, when Alastor brings up their past, that scene was so cool and sad. Firstly, I loved how Alastor was in his pilot design, and also Vox with his big back TV. But also, it was really sad, because all Vox wanted to do was team up with his friend, Alastor, but he laughed in his face and called him weak. It's so sad. On a lighter note, the comedy in this episode was really good. I liked the general comedy around Nifty as a character, Angel Dust not knowing what a blobfish is, and Katie Killjoy's general shenanigans. And the songs in this episode were really good. The first one is called Don't You Forget. This one is a duet between Rosie and Alastor, and I really like the old-fashioned ragtimey feel to it. This is exactly what Hazbin music should take advantage of. Each character died in a different time period, so they will have different music styles. This song is also really catchy. The second one is called Clean It Up. This is the nifty song I've been waiting for. It's not very catchy due to it being really fast, but it is quite funny. I really like how Charlie asks Nifty if she can help differently, so she starts singing in Japanese, and the art style becomes anime style. It reminds me of the amazing Digital Circus anime section. And the final song in this episode is called Don't You Forget, Reprise. This is a Vox and Alastor duet. I do really like it, however I do kind of wish that it was an original song, rather than a reprise of an existing one, because the ragtimey feel doesn't really fit Vox. But in fact, I think this is the best song in the entire episode. It's just so catchy, and the ending was also really good. The way Vox says he's going to make Alastor wish he'd stayed gone is such a cool reference, and also how he keeps on electrocuting him is such a cool scene. But I would definitely give this episode a 10 out of 10. In conclusion, I really like these two episodes. They contained a lot of backstories and character details. In fact, the entire season has been doing this so far, because we got Sir Pentious' backstory in episode 2. This stuff honestly should have been in season 1 though. And I know, they've only got 8 episodes to work with and have a lot of story to tell, but you're telling me that they had room for Mimsy, but not Angel or Pentious' backstories? However, I really like the comedy in this season. Unlike season 1, it doesn't rely on swearing and sex jokes to be funny. Before, Vox and Alastor were neck and neck as my favourite characters, but now Vox is officially my favourite. I mean, how can you not love him after that backstory? And the V's remain the best part of this season. Every scene with them is always a good one. Alright guys, we've reached the end of today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Comment down below what you think of Hazbin Hotel Season 2, Episodes 3 and 4. Do you like them? Who's your favourite character? Tell me in the comments down below. Also, while you're down there, it'd be much appreciated if you consider subscribing, because it really helps make even more Hazbin Hotel content for you guys. But anyway, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!